Around 2005, I first met Reverend Kenneth Fisher through my work at the Centenary Archives. At the time, Reverend Fisher was serving as chair of the Commission on Archives and History for the Louisiana Conference of the United Methodist Church. Through the Commission's work and the Archives' work, we talk about preserving the ministry of memory and helping church historians tap into the past. Later on, I realized, oh, Reverend Fisher, he was a member of Centenary's Board of Trustees. And then, oh, Reverend Fisher, he was a student at Centenary College. And then it clicked, oh, Reverend Fisher, he was one of the first African American students to enroll at Centenary in the 1960s. For a current generation of students at Centenary, Reverend Fisher has served an important link between the past and the present. He's given generously of his time for interviews with students so that they can learn about his experiences. He's also served in public forums for the college community, sharing his experiences as an African American student at Centenary in the 1960s and what that was like. For these reasons, Reverend Fisher is a valuable member of the Centenary alumni.
Ken and I got to know one another real well when we went to a preaching academy sponsored through the Methodist Church for pastors around the nation. There were about 100 of us, and one of the high moments was to go to Israel. And we were in Ephesus by the sea in the Colosseum that faces out and across the Mediterranean. And all of us were kind of lounging around in those broken rocks and things that people sat on, taking a break. And all of a sudden, we were hearing the Kyrie way down in where the stage was. And there was Ken walking around singing Kyrie. One of the more authentic and real moments of that whole trip. Another occasion on that trip was going to the Mount of Transfiguration. That's where Jesus was observed by the disciples as turning white as snow. Well, we went up this mountain with this driver on this Mercedes-Benz on this little narrow road that looked like we would fall off at any moment. Ken was on the outer side looking down. I was on the inside, driver's side. When we got to the top, I told Ken, I said, now I know why Jesus turned white if he had to come up on one of these things. And Ken said, and I'm feeling a little peaked myself. When I came on campus as superintendent of the Shreveport district, Ken and I became trustees of Centenary College. And it was seriously a volatile time about a lot of things. I remember Ken wanting to say something short, but always getting voluminous in whatever he had to say in those meetings. Ken loves this college, always has. It was a high moment for his life to be able to come here, and we're proud of him.